Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome to Shifting Lanes. My name's Chad. You find me today inside the C30. Today we're headed back to the dyno. Today we're going to find out just how much power we added with our front mount intercooler, our intercooler hard pipe, our intake, and our turbo intake. If you saw our last dyno video, you know we threw up a ton of torque, but not much in the horsepower department, and the power band kind of fell flat on its face. Our new mods, specifically getting air into the engine, should help us out with that. So the only thing left to do is to get on the road and find out. Not to interrupt myself or anything, but before we get into all of that fun stuff, real quick, you can get C30 swag on our Teespring store now, or V70R stuff, S60R, whatever Shifting Lane stuff you want. Definitely check out our Teespring account in the link below. It's a great way for you to get some sweet swag and help Shifting Lanes out. Now back to whatever it was we were doing before. So we're back in the C30. How'd we do on the dyno? Did we pick up where we thought we would pick up, and did we gain any more power or any significant power? Well, I have the results right here, and I'm pretty pleased with them. Peak horsepower was 247, as well as 318 foot-pounds of torque very early on in the rev range. Now, as far as the power band itself, you can see starting at about 3,300 RPM, horsepower really starts to pick off. That's where we kind of fell flat on our face before we did the intake and front mount intercooler and all its ancillary parts. So really good stuff to see that we picked up power much higher in the rev range. And you can actually feel it. When you're driving the car no longer kind of gets to a point and feels like it kind of falls on itself. The car keeps pulling, and that is fantastic. We not only picked up really good horsepower, but we picked up horsepower later on in the rev range. The question is how? How do different parts affect how and where you make horsepower? Well, our first mod was the exhaust, and what the exhaust does is it really frees up the turbo. The turbo kind of has to push the exhaust out on a stock more restrictive exhaust. Now that we have our 3-inch Elevate unit in here, it's a lot more free-flowing, so the turbo doesn't have to work as hard to push the exhaust out, which means it can spool up and add boost, add more boost because of the less restrictive flow of the piping. Now, when you go to an intake, you're obviously increasing volume of air, and with the front mount intercooler, you're also getting a denser air charge. So with all of that, the turbo is now working, sucking air in, sucking a denser, colder air charge in, and it doesn't have to work so hard to get the exhaust out. So that really just kind of frees things up. So you have your low end torque because of the exhaust and your higher end power because of the intake. Now, we did increase power across the entire rev range in both horsepower and torque, but it's really interesting to see, going part by part, where it actually adds horsepower and where it actually limits you. Now, what does that mean for us going forward? Well, for right now, and I mean right now, we're pretty much done up front. We're done modding the engine for the moment. I am in no way done modding the engine overall, but as you remember, I'm going to be going to the Tail of the Dragon event, CTDX, as they call it, later on this spring, early summer. Now, I want to get this car really sorted for that trip. I want to get this kind of to showcase just how good of a platform this is. It also doesn't hurt that Greg will be joining me on the trip, and he will be bringing his V70R, and I want this thing to be at its absolute best, so he gets only a view of what this thing looks like from the back. I really want to leave him in the dust. I really want him to leave that trip going, wow, I had a fun time, and damn, that C30's quick in the turns. Those are my goals. So, to get there, and the next time you see this car, I will be tackling the suspension. So we're going to have a rear chassis brace, a rear sway bar, and we're going to go coilovers on all 4 corners. I just want a total package to take down to the Dragon. I want something that goes, and we definitely have some really impressive horsepower and torque figures now, but I also want something that's capable of handling. One, it's my first time down there. I don't really know the roads, so having a sure-footed platform underneath me is definitely going to be a bonus. The other thing is, again, I want to leave Greg in the dust, and right now, as she sits, she handles okay, but she's not great. We're also going to be looking into a limited slip diff because I'm tired of the one tire fire jokes and a lot of the torque steer and chatter I get when really pushing this thing around corners. So we're going to tackle all those things. We're going to have a great platform. We're going to go down, have a ton of fun at the Dragon, meet some really cool people, drive some really awesome roads, and that's where this car is going the next time you see it. But as for our third trip to the dyno, that's pretty much a wrap, guys. If you liked the video, consider sharing with your friends, subscribing, and smashing that notification button, that little bell. That lets you know whenever we release brand new content, specifically surrounding all of our Project Volvos. If you want to help support the channel, again, we have a bunch of really cool hoodies, t-shirts, the lot, C30, V70R, S60R, a ton of that stuff on our Teespring account. I'll link that below. Definitely check it out. It's a great way for you to get something awesome and help support the channel. If you want to go even further and support the channel, just hit us up on Patreon. We appreciate every single one of our supporters. It means the absolute world to us, so big thanks once again. If you want to find us on social media, it's at Shifting Lanes. If you want to talk to me on social media, hit me up at Chenedy83. This was a really fun one, guys. We're getting there. We're pretty close to making this thing a total package, a total piece of Volvo awesomeness. I can't wait to get back in and start working on her again. And I'll see you guys next time.